Hello, spooky people. It is too hot. It is too hot. Jasper is too hot. I'm too hot. We're all too hot and we're whiny. And I don't have anything prepared today. Yeah, I don't like the heat. I don't like hot. I didn't move here for hot. I came from San Francisco, where if it's hot, everybody just kind of curls up into a ball and weeps like a lost soul. I don't know. It's too hot. I'm still on the California coast. It's not supposed to be this hot. It is probably 70 degrees, maybe 70 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, it's too hot. I'm gonna wrap this up into horror. I am. The horror is it's too goddamn hot. Yeah, that's the horror of it. So that's the theme today. There's been several days that have been hot and lots of work done around the house. So I don't have a hell of a lot to say. Oh, I am working very hard on the next book. I'm trying to do it in between it being too hot. But just to give you an update on that, because someone on my Facebook page, my author Facebook page, took a kind of shot at me for not having my next book out. Dude, I dropped Frozen Shadows in October. It's July. Or it was actually June when that comment was made, which I thought was very funny. How fucking long does it take you to write a trilogy? Trilogy. I think I said trilogy, which is actually pretty funny. But no, the next one will be a trilogy. Probably. It may be 2. It depends on how long I need to tell my story. That's really what it comes down to. So that's, not many months between October and June at the time. So, wait. The fact is I don't have an actual date for you at this point on when the next book will come out, but I'm going to get it out as soon as I can. I want it to be good, so I'm keeping an eye out for plot holes and sort of things like that. But writing a trilogy, I have never done this before, and it's a trip because in just a regular old book, trying to keep track of, oh wait, does he know that? Did he do that? Is he, wait, I said I couldn't do that and now I broke my rule. I don't want to break my rules. I'm just not going to do that. So trying to keep track of that in 3 books is interesting. I have a whiteboard and I fill it up front and back, take a picture when I need to write more notes, and then erase it and then fill it up again. I'm explaining to you how a whiteboard works. You know how a whiteboard works. I'm very hot. But with the trilogy, working title is Mirror and Void. I don't know if that's what it's going to ultimately be called, but I'll call it that because that's the working title. Chris actually got me push pins and string, and I'm totally going to do that thing when you're trying to catch a serial killer or figure out a conspiracy or something, and so you go ahead and say, oh, well, this is when the ship got in, and this is when this got, so this has got to be connected, like string and tacks and paper. I have to do that because I can't remember what someone knew in volume 1 and what did they. I'm not releasing volume 1 until volume 2 is pretty much done. Volume 3, I have a good outline on, and I'm, whatever, but volume 2, I've already caught moments when I change something in volume 2, or I write something and go, oh crap, that changes this thing in volume 1, and I like this, so I have to change this in volume 1. And that would be very difficult if I've already released it. So that's not going to happen. So that's going to make the book take longer. And I would prefer that the book didn't take longer, but I write 7 days a week. I actually took 2 days off recently. I actually gave myself 2 days off in a row because I was so burned out. I just had to take some time off. Really got to the point where it wasn't actually even useful to be sitting there anymore because I was just basically going. So most of the time, generally speaking, I actually work every day. I want this book done. I like it. I like the story. I like what's happening here, and a couple of the people I like very much. It's way more fun to write villains. I love writing villains, and I love writing dreams. I have discovered Frozen Shadows, one of the stories in there is called Lucid Dreaming, and I think it is, I think Ghosts of the Drive-In is my absolute favorite, but Lucid Dreaming is probably the second. It was so much fun to write. I wrote dreams, and so I write several dreams in Mirror and Void, and it's so much fun. I don't know why I love to write dreams, but trying to get the 2 volumes so far to make sense with one another so I don't have to break my rules, because I don't want to break my rules I've already established. I don't want people to read it and go, wait a minute, that can't be that because we already said that she's that. Because I would. I pick movies and books apart like crazy. I'm that chick, I guess. So I don't want anybody to do that, if I can possibly help it. So I want it to be good. I want to feel safe releasing it, knowing that volume 2 is this close to done. And so when that's done, then I will, and I want to do that very, very much. But I have to send it to 2 kind of editors. So that'll take time and money that I don't actually have. But I want it to be good. I want it to be worth your time. I do with all my books, but Mirror and Void is huge. And so that's about it. I mean, that's why I haven't released it since I dropped my book in October. Jesus, dude. And I don't have really anything else because it's too damn hot and I'm whiny. So that's what's up. That's the weather report and the book update. I will have that out as soon as humanly possible. That's my due date right now. I can't give a better due date than that right now. Nobody wants that book out more than I do. I cannot wait to release that book because I think it's really fun, and occasionally not as much fun, and occasionally kind of messed up. And I think I can't really say more than that right now because I'm very, very tired, and I might give a spoiler. And it would be stupid to spoil my own book. So that's the update I wanted to give you. The updates, I guess. Jasper doesn't mind the heat as much as I do because he's got nothing to keep him hot as it is. So he's fine. But I'm whiny, and Chris is whiny, and many people in this little town are whiny because it. And you know what? It snowed this year. It doesn't snow here. I mean, it was legitimate snow. Like I went outside and I made like a snowball. That's not okay. So in the meantime, before the book comes out, you can go to SueSt.Blaine.com and you can get my collection of short stories, Frozen Shadows, or my novella, Last Text. They're both listed there along with my first book, Life Songs, which is not fiction, but take a look at it if you like. You can also find me on my Facebook page, Facebook/Hello Spooky People. Great group of people. We have a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing you there. So if you liked this video, if you enjoyed the weather update from Northern California and the update on my upcoming books, you can click like on this video. I would appreciate it. And subscribe. Just click Ermastus's head. This is Jasper, not Ermastus. I should probably point that out more often. Ermastus is actually down here. Whatever. Click Ermastus's head to subscribe, and that would be wonderful, and we'll have a lot of fun. And I'm going to go, and I'm going to sit under a shade tree and drink lemonade or something. I don't know what to do. Bye, spooky people.